Well, good morning, everybody, and good to be with you on this fine day. Let me adjust this just a little bit here, trying to get a little bit more light. There we go. I don't know if that helped much at all, but good to be on with you on this Friday. It's January 26th, or I'm sorry, January 28th. And glad to be with you on this final day of the week. We're rushing into the weekend here and look forward to what, what God has for us here as a ministry. And then also always excited to see what God has for myself and my family, and look forward to the weekend. Now, I will say this. It is cold today. I'm not too sure what it is at the moment. Just about an hour or so ago when I looked, it was 15 below zero. And that just a little chilly, But you know what? It's beautiful outside. And it's a great day to serve the Lord. And you know what? And it's Friday. So there you go. And so don't know how cold it is where you are at, but it was 15 below when I first checked this morning. And man, just a little chilly. But we're inside where it's warm, and look forward to just getting a lot done today, God willing, and look forward to the weekend coming up. I want to encourage you, be sure to be in church wherever you're watching this from. Be in your church this weekend. All right, here we go. We're going to look at Proverbs chapter 14. We're a couple verses into this, and we're going to really, I've kind of termed this, and as I've read through it, through many of the Proverbs here, and we've got a lot of little hot shots of wisdom, if you will, some hot shots here from Proverbs. So that's kind of what we'll call them. I mean, just every verse is kind of boom, 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 something a little bit different. And man, we've got a long way to go today. We'll see how far we get, but there's a lot of hot shots of truth from Proverbs here that we can learn from. So here we go. Let's look into it. Let's see what we got here. Proverbs 14 and verse number 4 here today. Proverbs 14, verse number 4. The Bible says, where no oxen are, the crib is clean, but much increase is by the strength of the ox. And here, just kind of the truth here, you consider this, where no oxen are, the crib is clean. You've got to realize, we all have to realize this, that in life, there are results of different things. For example, I have 5 kids. And so from time to time, I know you're not going to believe this, from time to time, there are toys left out. From time to time, there are beds not made. From time to time, there are clothes on the bedroom floors. And then, as a result of it, you're not going to believe this. There are times when the dirty clothes need washed. There are times when the clean clothes need folded and put away. There are times when things need cleaned up. Why? In our house, there are 7 people. And so there is going to be work that needs done. And where no oxen are, the crib is clean. So where no oxen are, the trough is clean, the pen is clean, all that kind of stuff. Here's the reality of it. Where there are people, there's going to be work that needs to be done. Now, let me say this. Just because there are kids or people does not give us an excuse to not keep up with the work that needs to be done. Let me take this a step further, kind of. Let's look maybe a little bit more to maybe a church ministry. It's easy to complain about the carpets needing vacuumed. It's easy to complain about rooms, Sunday school classrooms, or a midweek service children's ministry classrooms here at Calvary. We call it the Rock. It's easy to complain and say, man, the chairs are never pushed in. Man, we need to always set this room up. Man, what's going on? It's easy to complain. Oh man, we're out of. There's no toilet paper in the bathroom. What's going on here? It's easy to complain about those things. Here's the problem with that. If we're never running out of toilet paper or paper towel, or the bathroom never needs cleaned, the carpet never needs vacuumed, and you're never picking up trash out of the pews and so on. If that's never happening, what does that mean? It means, first of all, maybe you've got very responsible people that are very clean and neat and clean up after themselves. And if that's the case, that's awesome. But typically what that means is there's nobody in the church house. And so I want to encourage you, hey, be thankful when you see something out of place for two reasons. First of all, that means it got moved out of place by somebody, which means, hey, there was somebody in the church house. Secondly, that means, hey, you've seen the problem. Let's do something about it, or let somebody know that can do something about it. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, as a ministry, wherever you're a part of a ministry, when you see things that need to be cleaned up, that means that there was somebody there to make a mess, and that's awesome. We need to teach people to clean up after themselves. We need to be willing to clean up as well, and then we need to be willing to let somebody know when, hey, you know what? There's no paper towel in the restroom. Okay, hey, I'll make sure that gets done. And so be thankful. Sometimes be thankful for the little messes. That means that there are people around. That means there are people there. And that's what it's all about. Listen, I've kind of heard it said this way. If everybody was perfect, if everybody was doing everything that they needed to do, then first of all, hey, if everybody were right with the Lord and we didn't need we knew everything, hey, we wouldn't need pastors. Hey, you know what? We wouldn't need people to run a vacuum. We wouldn't need people to take out the trash. We wouldn't need people to straighten up chairs. And the list goes on. But man, be thankful. It's kind of like this, okay? I have, I print so many bulletins each week. And typically I'll have one of my kids or two of my kids fold those bulletins. And they can fold them happily, or they can say, man, why do we have so many bulletins to fold? Why do we have so many bulletins? Because there's people. And so it's all about priorities. I'm not saying we should leave things a mess and all that kind of stuff. I'm not saying we should make a mess. We should strive to clean up after ourselves. But when those types of things happen, hey, rejoice in the fact that there is people in the Lord's house. Hey, in your home, there's people. Where there is no oxen, or where no oxen are, the crib is clean. Hey, I love a clean crib. But you know what? I love to see that crib get cleaned. That's what it's all about. That means that there are people. But much increase is by the strength of the ox. Now listen to this. As we consider this, you look at in Bible times and what they used to, and they may even still use today in some places, what they used to do some of the heavy work, the heavy lifting, and maybe some of the plowing and so on. They use the oxen. Now, but much increase is by the strength of the ox. They use the ox to help with the work so that they could get more done. Now, second thought for you from this verse, and we spent a lot more time than I thought we would spend on this, but second thought. First of all, where no oxen are, the crib is clean. Hey, be thankful that the crib needs clean. That means there's people. But also, look at the last part of this verse. Where there is oxen, but much increases by the strength of the oxen. Get this now. Where there are people, that means there are also more people that can get involved. There are more people that can help. And here's what it is. As leaders in your home, and then even in the church family, we've got to do the job of training people to be involved in the ministry. We've got to train people to do the task, to jump in and help out. That's the responsibility of leadership, is teaching people, training people. So very important. Where no oxen are, the crib is clean. Be thankful for those little messes, sometimes those big messes, because that means there's people there, and people are what it's all about. So, hey, we're all thankful for the clean crib, but be thankful that you can have a crib to clean. Okay. And then we've got to train people to step it up at home. Here it is. Mom should not be doing all the work. Now, is mom willing to do all of the work? She should be, or dad. Okay. Can she do all of the work? Sure, she can. But it's the responsibility of mom and dad to be training those young people to clean up after themselves, training those young people to assist in the daily chores that need to happen and need to take place. That's the responsibility of mom and dad. And so mom should not have to fold every piece of laundry, but she should train, or dad should train the children to help do those tasks. And let me say this, it is the responsibility of the parents, leadership in the church, elders in the church. It's their responsibility to train them to do things the right way. That is so important, doing things the right way. Okay. So, wow, we're only into one verse. We're 11 minutes in. So we're going to have to stop there for the day. But man, what great truth, what great thoughts as we looked into Proverbs today. And one verse, sorry, that's all we're going to get to today. I want to encourage you. Hey, be thankful for people. Be thankful for the little messes. Be willing to clean up those little messes. And then, hey, let's train people to be leaders as well. Listen, we don't have to do everything. I heard it said this way: do only what you can do. What does that mean? You've got things that you've got to do. You need to train others to do those other things so that you can focus on what you've got to do. And so that's kind of the thought for the day. Thank you so much for being on with me. Let me give a few shout outs on Facebook. We've got a couple watching on YouTube as well. Thank you so much for that. And then also want to encourage you, don't forget services this Sunday, Sunday school, 9:45, morning service at 10:30, evening service at 6 o'clock. Look forward to those times together in the Lord's house. Now, let me give a few shout outs to everybody. Want to encourage you all as we're giving these shout outs. Hey, stay warm today if you're in northern Michigan. Little chilly out there today. And hopefully it'll warm up just a little bit. Good morning, Jody. Thank you so much for being on this morning. Cliff and Karen, good morning to you. Have a great day and then also a great weekend. Ingrid, thank you so much for watching. Good morning. And hopefully the kids are listening as well. David, have a wonderful and blessed day. Good morning to you. Jerry, it sure is cold. I echo that. And so the challenge of the day here in northern Michigan is to stay warm. Okay. Have a good day, Jerry, Brian, and Cindy. Have a wonderful day. Gene, thank you so much for being on and watching. Viv, good morning and greetings from the frigid north, and greetings to you in Southern California. And then Charlie and Marcia, thank you so much for being on. Have a great day today. Look forward to that sunshine. I know it's cold out, but I do look forward to that sunshine there. Lee and Angie, thank you so much for being on. I hope you both are doing well. Been praying for you all throughout the week here, and hope you're all doing well. Good morning to you. Let's everybody, if you are able, be in church Sunday. Now, if you're in the area, I encourage you to be here, but wherever you are, be in your church this Sunday. All right. Lord bless you. Have a great day, and let's seek to do something great for the Lord today. Be that faithful testimony, be that faithful witness, and hey, be thankful for people. All right. Lord bless you all.